Catherine, thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be making a chicken piccata over gluten-free pasta, and I just want to go over some of the ingredients with you. I'm going to be using an antibiotic-free chicken breast, some gluten-free pasta, some white wine. I use relaxed Riesling because this is my favorite kind, so check it out. This is just my glass of wine that I'll be drinking while I make this. Also going to be using some parsley, capers, stick of butter, well not the whole stick, but a bag of lemons, and some gluten-free pasta. I tried this pasta, I went to this restaurant in Newburyport called The Point, which is an awesome place. If you live locally, you should check it out. And I actually couldn't even believe that pasta was gluten-free, so I asked the chef what they used, and this is actually a local company. They're based out of Salem, Massachusetts. It's called Jillian's, and a really great texture to the pasta, so I'll be using that today. So let's get started on the chicken by pounding the chicken breast. If you do see in your supermarkets the thin cut cutlets, I would recommend that you get those just because you can skip this step. But if not, you just want to, I have a cutting board, I have one piece of plastic wrap. I'm going to just put a couple pieces of this chicken, and this is relatively thin, so it's not going to really require that much. I'm going to put another piece of saran wrap, or plastic wrap rather, on top of that. Towel. I'm going to move my wine so I don't spill that. Priorities. So I just have this kitchen tool. I'm not sure what it's called. I call it a pounder. So I'm going to pound out the chicken now. So you want to use the flat part. The spiky part is actually if you're going to tenderize like meat or something. So you want to use this part, and just want to pound it so it's about a ½ inch thin. This is actually pretty good for some stress relief. Pounding the chicken breast so that they're a little bit thinner, and I looked up the word and it's a meat tenderizing mallet, so that is the proper term. So I'm going to just put a couple chicken breasts on my cutting board right here. We're going to season it with salt, pepper, and some cayenne. I don't really put that much cayenne just because the chicken piccata is a traditional lemon sauce, and you don't really want that much heat in there. So just a light seasoning. Once that's seasoned, you just want to dredge that in flour, just give it a light coating. So the chicken's ready for us to start cooking. So I started a pan over a medium-high heat. Just going to put in some olive oil, probably about a tablespoon. And just add the cutlets right in. Try to get in about 3 if I can, just so I can cook these in batches. And this is going to cook for 5 minutes before we flip it. Just flip over the chicken breast. I'm going to lower this temperature too because I'm getting sprayed with oil. These are going to cook another 5 minutes. In the meantime, I also have just a pot, and I'm going to just put that to boil so that we can get that ready for the pasta. Chicken. This is what it looks like. So the water has come up to a boil, so I'm going to just put in the pasta. And if I didn't mention it, this is wheat, gluten, and egg-free for people that have allergies. So I'm also going to get the piccata sauce going. So I'm going to add a little bit more oil because most of that cooked off. I'm going to add a tablespoon of capers. And these really just give it like a saltier kind of taste. I'm going to just cook these for a few seconds. I'm going to kind of smash them up to release some of that salty flavor. Lower my temperature because they're popping everywhere. We're going to add a half a cup of the white wine. I'm going to just let this cook for about 2 minutes. It's going to reduce down probably about halfway, so we're going to just let that simmer a little bit. Okay, so that wine and the capers have been cooking for 2 minutes. I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of the fresh lemon juice, a 1/4 cup of water, and also 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're going to let that cook for another 2 minutes. You'll see the sauce start to thicken up a little bit, so we're just going to let that melt down. In the meantime, I'm going to strain the pasta. So the pasta's finished cooking. I just strained it and I just added a tablespoon of butter. And the sauce is also thickened a bit for the piccata, so I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley. And then we're also going to return the chicken to the pan just so it can heat through now that that sauce is in. And they're all not going to fit in there, which is okay. You just kind of want them to get the flavor of the sauce, but you can also spoon some sauce on top once you serve it. Just put that in there. So the chicken is done. This is what it looks like. So the chicken is very tender. The breading is very nice and light, and the sauce as well, nice light lemony taste. I think when I tend to try to get chicken piccata at a restaurant, a lot of the chefs tend to put cream in it for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I don't think it really enhances the flavor at all, and actually just adds more calories to it. It makes it a little unhealthy. So this is like a very nice light sauce, and the pasta is a really nice texture. It's cooked al dente, and it's actually made with brown rice, so I think the texture really holds up even if you do tend to overcook it, which sometimes pastas kind of like fall apart if they're gluten-free. So really good alternative if you are watching your gluten. I want to thank you for watching. I'm Catherine. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Fornicate, and I'll see you next week with another gluten-free recipe.